company in the world, and this started from Calcutta. By the end of 2023, Jio completed the fastest transnational 5G rollout in the world. Jio's network now covers 100% of Bengal's population. I am particularly thankful to the people and our customers in Calcutta city because they continue to maintain the record of the highest users of data in India on our Jio network. From the bottom of my heart, gratitude to each and every citizen of Calcutta who uses Jio. I am especially also pleased to state that Jio has enriched and transformed rural Bengal. 5G has enabled school children, and that is her energy that she has. One of your own poems has a beautiful Bengali phrase, Mayer Mukh Swargo Sukh. It translates to a mother's space is the bliss of heaven. It reflects the cultural sentiment in Bengal and beyond, where a mother's love is considered sacred and divine. Empathy for the common people is the guiding principle on all your policies and welfare schemes. This is most striking, seen in your initiatives for the education of the girl child, women's empowerment, and poverty alleviation. All of India needs this kind of inclusive and sustainable model of development so that no Indian is left behind and no region in India is left behind. Thank you for your leadership, Mamta Didi. Esteemed friends, in today's fast-changing world, India has become a beacon of growth and hope. Within this fast-changing India, Bengal has become a source of growth and hope. Therefore, it is the best time for investing in Bengal as we are marching towards leadership based on technology and the power of our youth. Bengal's strategic location and fast improving physical infrastructure gives the state an enviable edge. But the biggest asset of Bengal is its people. Over 100 million hardworking, extremely talented and highly cultured people. In the emerging era of knowledge economy, your state has a special advantage because Bengal has always been a land of super intelligent people. When natural intelligence is enhanced by the capabilities of artificial intelligence, there is no way that Bengal can fail, and no power on earth can stop Bengal's resurgence. Distinguished friends, Reliance's commitment to Bengal's all-around development remains unwavering. In 2016, when I first attended this summit, Reliance's investment stood below 2,000 crores. Today, in less than a decade, our investments in Bengal have increased 20 times, and we are invested over 50,000 crores of rupees. Mamta Didi, we shall double this investment by the end of this decade. More importantly, our investments have created over 1 lakh direct jobs and spurred significant economic growth in West Bengal. Today, I want to make 5 specific commitments. First, digital infrastructure and services. Back in 2016, Jio opened its commercial operations from Calcutta, this very city, the city of joy. This auspicious launch has proved, Didi, very lucky for us. It not only triggered a digital revolution across the whole of India, it transformed India into a digital superpower. Today, Jio is not just the number one digital services provider or the data company in India. It is the number one data company in the world, and this started from Calcutta. By the end of 2023, Jio completed the fastest transnational 5G rollout in the world. Jio's network now covers 100% of Bengal's population. I am particularly thankful to the people and our customers in Calcutta city because they continue to maintain the record of the highest users of data in India on our Jio network. From the bottom of my heart, gratitude to each and every citizen of Calcutta who uses Jio. I am especially also pleased to state that Jio has enriched and transformed rural Bengal. 5G has enabled school children and college students to access high-speed internet for their studies. Jio is beaming the world of entertainment and sports into every home and every smartphone. As we speak, Jio is also building Bengal's first cable landing station in Digha so that we have fiber connectivity directly into West Bengal. It will be commissioned early next year and will become a gateway for Bengal's digital leadership in eastern India. I mentioned earlier about the revolutionary power of artificial intelligence. AI is indispensable for India's transformation into a deep tech nation with advanced manufacturing capabilities. Jio is currently building the world's best AI infrastructure in India. Data centers are at the heart of AI infrastructure. It gives me great pleasure to announce today that we have modified our data center in Calcutta to a state-of-the-art AI-ready data center, and that will be ready in the next 9 months. Our fully indigenous 5G stack, coupled with rapid rollout of Jio Fiber and Air Fiber, will enable Bengal to use artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and other disruptive technologies to modernize every sector of its economy. This transformation will unleash new employment and entrepreneurial opportunities to millions in Bengal. Most importantly, I hope that Jio's AI infrastructure will attract the best minds in Bengal's diaspora to return to their state and start new enterprises and professions in their home state. Second, I turn to Reliance Retail. At present, we operate a network of over 1,300 stores in West Bengal, spanning an area of over 8 million square feet across 400 plus cities in West Bengal. We plan to expand our network to 1,700 stores in the next 3 years, operating 2.2 million square feet of warehouses in the state. Our new commerce and express delivery business has empowered lakhs of kiranas in the state by bringing them under the umbrella of modern retail. This has enabled them to increase their productivity and income and reap benefits of scale. Third, Reliance is deeply committed to encourage and expand Bengal's fabulous artisan economy. Swadesh, our new initiative, is supporting the priceless and incredible diverse heritage of India's art and craft. It provides a platform for the best in Bengal to make their products available all over India and now all over the world. For example, we are selling through our Indian and global retail and Swadesh stores, which we will open in London, New York, and Paris, Bengal's finest Jamdani and Tant saris, Baluchari, Murshidabad, Vishnupur, and Tusar silk saris.
Rabindranath Tagore to Vivekanand. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, to Kalighat Temple, to Vishnupuri Baluchori Shari, to Murshidabad Silk, from Digha Land Port to everything he covered. And in next future, he assured us that Calcutta will be the gateway and it will be the main business of Jio. From Calcutta, it will connect throughout the world and India. It's really excellent, excellent, excellent. I have nothing to say. I must salute to you and your family for this gesture. You love us too much, we also love Mumbai. We also love Gujarat, Punjab, Jharkhand, Odisha, Rajasthan. Every state we love. Because it is Rabindranath Tagore, it is our national anthem, where it is quoted that Punjab o Sindhu, Gujarat o Maratha, Dravida Utkala Bongo. Everybody we respect Gandhiji. Though he is from Gujarat, but he spent most of his life in Bengal, in our freedom movement. Yes. Sajjanji, thank you so much. You along with Parth. We are so lucky that you are doing too much for Bengal. And this Ondal airport you mentioned about Durgapur, and also power plant in Shalboni, excellent. I must congratulate all the ambassadors, head of the missions, all the foreign delegates, our delegates, all the consulate. They are also present here. And captain of the industries, they are also present here. My colleague ministers of my cabinet, they are also present here. And from Saurabh Ganguly to Gautam Ghosh, Hemantji, I have already said, from Chandrajit Da to ICC CII chairman, president, whatever you say, FICCI president, CII, FICCI, all the chambers, Sanjeev ji, they are the leader of this industrial growth. Captain of the industries like Sanjeev Goenka, Harsh Neutia, Chandrajit Da, Umesh, and they are all from the younger generation also. Rudro, Mehul, Parth, son of Sanjeev, all are present here. And I'm happy to see the huge size of delegation. This time, along with all the principal secretaries and department heads, and from HITCO, from WBIDC, from WBIIDC, to all the department. And I must congratulate Banduna and her team, and also Mausumi and her team, and my chief secretary, along with my finance secretary and all the secretaries. They are all present here. I think they are our own people, and you are also our own people. But today it is a home for my foreign delegates and my guests who are present here, who encouraged us. Like, now it is booming now. What Mukeshji said, I cannot say anything after that. And it is a fabulous, stupendous, and really excellent, excellent, excellent. I have no word to say, add more word. I'm grateful to Gautam Ghosh also for their cultural heritage and everything, because Bengal is the cultural capital of India. We have to remember that. And once the Bengal was a capital of India, before independence. And that time, Bihar, Bengal, Odisha, all we were together. So it was it was very big. We are really honored by the overwhelming global response for BGBS this year. Now, from 40 countries, can you imagine? All the friends are here. 25 ambassadors and head of the commissions are here. I salute to all of you and your countrymen. More than 200 foreign delegates are attending this business summit. We convey our great regards, our humble regards to you, your family members, your team, and your countrymen. Please consider this is your sweet home. Don't forget Bengal. Bengal cannot forget you. Today it is because of your presence it glorifies us. And also, thank you very much for gracious participations. After this session, there will be international session. And tomorrow will be the MSME session. You will experience the genuine warmth and hospitality that Bengal is renowned for and create lasting memories during your stay. I sincerely hope your stay will be highly fruitful as Bengal offers investors a prime location. It is a gateway of Eastern, Southeastern, and Northeastern, and also Eastern India. Southeast Asia. This is the gateway, and this is a strategic point, and it is the future for the future destination of industrial investment. And our skill, we are number one in our skill. We are number one in India in our MSME sector. We are number one for women empowerment. And a stable government is here where there is no mandates lost. Earlier it was everyday strike, crowd, everything. But we stopped all this because of the interest of the industry and the common people. Somebody questioned. Only 13, 14 rupees were not invested. For them, I want to say that I don't need a clarification from you people who want to do the politics, but I need the clarification for the common people. My government is liable for the common people. I'm happy to inform you that projects worth more than rupees 12 lakh crore have already taken off, and the remaining are in various stages of implementation. It is not 14 rupees or 15 rupees. Please see the numbers. It is the evidence. I am speaking from the evidence. And don't you think that evidence is better than anything else? Where is your evidence? Show me. Bengal holds immense potential for further investment. Because Bengal is the what Mukesh ji, Sajjan ji, Saurabh, all they mentioned, CII, FICCI even, all they mentioned. Bengal is one of the largest economics in the country. Our GDP is expected to reach rupees 19 lakh crore in this financial year 24 and 25. Our state GDP has grown at a faster pace than the national average in 24-25. GSDP increased 3.93 times. Our own tax revenue increased 4.73 times. Our expenditure for state development scheme increased 7.80 times. Capital expenditure increased 13.85 times. Social sector expenditure increased 13.38 times. Agriculture and allied sector increased 10.17 times. Physical sector expenditure increased 5.25 times. We are number one in the social sector. And the pioneer state in women empowerment. 2.21 lakh women are getting financial assistance under Lakshmi Bhandar scheme. We are the pioneer of the women empowerment. Every family from 25 years to full life, they are getting Lakshmi Bhandar because they are getting the cash money in their pocket. All the women belongs to 25 years to their full life. Nowhere it can be seen. And before that 25 years, we have the Kanyasri. We have got United Nations first public award prize. We have the Sikhasri for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, brothers and sisters. We have the Medhasri for OBC students. We have the Oikosri for minority students. We have the Swami Vivekananda scholarship for the talented students. We have the smart credit card for all the students who wants to go to the abroad or the country for their higher education, 10 lakhs. And also for the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, OBC, it is 20 lakhs. Even you will be happy to know. Sometimes everybody is saying women empowerment. But please understand, our parliament also raised, I also raised so many times, that we want 33% reservation for women. But in practical sense, nothing is there. But do you know, I'm sorry to mention my party name here, because I am bound to, I am compelled to. For your information, it is the only party in India, All India Trinamool Congress, our women elected member, the number of elected members is 39.5%. That means we don't ask, but in practical sense, it is done. I'm happy to say that if your social sector is okay, as a human being, if the humanity is okay, you can do anything and everything. But without the humanity, you cannot do anything. First, you have to be the human being, good human being. Deliver the goods for the farmers, the workers, the students, the young generation, all the fields. Then only you can claim, yes, I am the leader for the country, I am the leader for my company, or I am the leader for all over the world.